Here we go, we are live. Hello, YouTube. We're not live on YouTube, and we're also live on TikTok. By the way, folks, if I, Tim for Life, our Tim for Life over on YouTube. Oh, Tim, dear, can I help you? By the way, folks, if I do miss your comments, I'll try to keep up because I'm like this. Stephen's in. Hey, just to let you know that I'm not in agency anymore, Aunty Lillian. Stephen, I think I'm not going to be too far behind you, dear, but I'll talk to you privately about that, dear. It's nice to see you, aren't you? You're still my boss, Stephen. You'll always be my boss. I have to keep it right over here. Right, what I want you to do, I want you to tap. I want you to share. I want everybody to know Aunty Lillian's out there. Joe Cocker, can you leave your hat on? I already did that, but not do that again. Hello, Tim, dear. Hallelujah. He's saying hallelujah over there. That's me back on my main account. Okay, Stephen, dear. No problem at all. How are you? He's all right. He's all over Christmas. He's all over Christmas. I'm sure you're glad. Some of these lives were filtered to protect the community's experience. Somebody's got to laugh at I. Ari is over there. Bingo Bear's on YouTube. Hello, Bingo Bear, dear. Nice to see you. I'm sitting there like Tannis here. There's John Boy in. Hello, John Boy. Somebody else spoke to me there. Jim Daly's in. He's Jim Daly. Hello, love. Hello, Jim. Nice to see you. He's Jim Daly. Aloy says, hello, dear. Hello, Aloy. By the way, folks, I had a wee bit of an influx of new followers this week, so there could be new people in tonight. So please make them all very, very welcome. Good evening, Bingo Bear. Ezra's in, call me Margaret. Jesus, they look like Princess Margaret. Is that what you're trying to say? Is that what you're trying to say? I think I look like Princess Margaret. Ava Chappelle is in. Hello, Ava. Jeez, they're all flat in tonight. I'm on my knees and praying. Bingo Bear says over on YouTube. Jeez, I'm sure that's the site there. Tim for Life says, good evening, Lillian dear. You got to flick over between the two, Tim. Right, hi on, folks. Jesus Christ, where's everybody coming from tonight? Hello, how are you? Newcastle is in. I'm all right, Newcastle. Nice to see you. And Philip Ansley Cardwell is in. Hello, Philip. Philip, I didn't mean to say that. I'm not biting Bingo Bear. I'm not biting Bingo Bear. Tim said, right. I'm good, thanks. That's good. Newcastle, as you can say, follow me. I am delicious. Sure you are, dear. Right, moderators, can you just keep your eyes open, please? Because I don't know what's going to happen tonight. This is looking interesting. Newcastle has just followed me. Thank you very much, Newcastle. I'm sitting here. The last I haven't done this double dunker for a while, live on YouTube and live on TikTok in a long time, dear. I'm sitting here, it's like tennis. Well, did you Tim for Life Day over on Techie? Pepsi's in. Our Pepsi's in. Shirley in as well. Lillian loves a double dunker. Oh, I know, dear. I'll tell you about that later. Bingo Bear says Tim for Life normally bites the pillow. That's desperate. Evening all, Pepsi says. It's desperate. Right. Did you all have, by the way, hang on. I'm sitting here all over the place. Did everybody have a nice wee Christmas? Ezra says you're hilarious. I love it. Ezra, I'm glad you said that. Are you anything to your man? What you call him? What you call that singer? You, Jimmy, what you call that singer? As long as the pillow doesn't bite back, that's desperate. Thank you, John. What did he sing? What did he sing, John? I'm looking up the computer, but I'm fearing knocking the studio up there. What did he sing? Oh, he sung that funny song, didn't he? I can't remember, dear. I can't remember what he sang. Newcastle says, what nights do you come on? Newcastle, Sunday's my main one. And I always do one or two during the week, maybe Sunday and a Wednesday or Thursday. And then you never know where your Aunty Lillian's going to pop up. I could be anywhere because I have a YouTube channel as well at Aunty Lillian. I'm not reading that out over there. Ezra says, are you talking about Enrique Iglesias? However is it spelled? Oh no, we've worked out. There's our Jagger! You got it worked out. Lillian Millie. What? Just you can tell everybody's bored tonight, can't you? They're all flying in. Lillian Millie works at nights. That's right. Yes. About my good night, girl. Jackie McFarland has reached level 20 in my fan club there. I will have a look. No problem. You go to my YouTube channel, Newcastle. You will also see music reactions that I do over there as well, dear. Just it's talking to music. What? Instant circumcision. That's very cutting. What are you two talking about over there? That's desperate. AJ Walker Music has joined the building. Hello, dear. Did Curtis get it up? What? You had a go for it. I don't believe you said that. That's desperate. I'll tell you all about that in a minute when we get warmed up. Right, folks. So, what I want you to do, I want you to tap. I want you to share. I want everybody to know that Aunty Lillian is live and out there. Just bring us. I've got two mics here. There's Marina. Is that Marina? Marina Alexander. Isn't that a beautiful name? Maria. Aqua Maria. Why I know that there. And the words we're longing to hear. Do you remember that? Stingray? I'm showing my age. Did I see our Will coming in there? Thank you folks for the gifties. Ellen McGinnis is in, Miss Bambridge herself. What about you, girl? Will Millen has entered the building ready for Sunday service. I'm on my knees. And there's a list of them, Will. The YouTube ones are on their knees as well. There, we're on YouTube tonight, by the way, folks. Anybody just joining? Desperate. You are desperate. Do you know what it is? You can tell he's having it out through the door. You can tell you're all bored. You're all sitting in the house. By the way, dear, Aunty Lillian's on antibiotics. Like at the minute, dear, so I'm hanging in there. So look at me, I'm like the elephant man. That's another story. Where's your lights? Oh, for God's sake. How on a minute. How on YouTube? How on? Desperate the things you've got to do to please people. 1, 2, 3. Hey, I will. Hang on. Now, let up for Will. There's blind clean in Northern Ireland. She said, I need my blinds clean. Does anybody need their blinds clean? Well, says that's me happy now. That's good, dear. Tamaya is now over on YouTube as well. Hello, Tamaya, dear. Get it up, you. This is desperate. I don't bring the YouTube in because you know what to do. They all go over there, say rude things, and then they come back again. Did Santa get you a new scarf? Isn't that lovely? Elaine, I got a load of new outfits. Oh, I got a load of new outfits. So then I got a beautiful week up. Do you like this? Do you like this, Elaine? It's very Cat Slater. Not that I look like her, but you know what I mean. Like, it's very Cat Slater, isn't it? Isn't it lovely? In the jungle, the quiet jungle, your lion sleeps tonight. Oh, that's very Neely. And said, well, if you ever go out for a wee dance, you can always borrow it. Love, highs Willie, Tamaya. Evening, Tamaya. Tim says over on YouTube, just hang like this. Pepsi says, how was your turkey? I once had a blind man. Well, I'll answer all your questions. Hang on. I once had a blind man come to my house. I invited him in and he says, wow, that's big. What? Sorry, I didn't mean to dampen you. Denise is in. You're rocking and looking lovely. Denise, 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 get it up your way, you're young. That's desperate. Denise, Denise. Well, since I said I thought you were playing, that's shut. You're awful. These are desperate there. By the way, folks, she's all on shock. Oh, by the way, I haven't done it yet. I don't want to offend anybody. Jackie's in. I seen our Jackie coming in there. And if one day I should become a singer with a Spanish bum who sings for women of great virtue, you wouldn't leave her right. Favorite dictator in history? I don't know. Me? I tell everybody what to do. There's our Pamela and her 5 fingers in there. Well, says, will you get a shot when I tell you mine? Oh, no, dear. Right, well, you know, I did pop in for a little while on. How do I bring the mic over there because you should be can't hear me. I was in on Christmas night. Lillian, I was shocked for your. I was shocked at your last live. Why, Tim? Why? Well, I'm having the coffee tonight, by the way. These are all going to die shocked. No Red Bull. Not yet. I'm on the coffee. I'm on the Chatterhouse mug. Well, Tim, what's wrong? What did I do in the last live? What? Because I spoiled these standards, is that what it was? You didn't sing. I didn't sing on the guitar! Stop shouting, Lillian. I am who I am. I am my own special creations. The door, Jesus Christ. The roof is lifted off the ground here. I did sing old guitar for half I travelling much of I been. Carry me home to whatever it is, dear, because I've got the words behind me. Is that Juicy Lucy in? Is that Juicy in? You sang Granny off the bus. I did sing old guitar, but only sung a wee small snippet. I was too busy thinking about Robbie and EastEnders. Even though he wasn't in it over Christmas, I was very disappointed. Very disappointed over Christmas about Robbie, because Robbie was not, even though it was about your man, that wee doll, or friggin' Zoe Slater and all that carry-on cat Slater, that's me and my frock. I was raging because Robbie wasn't in it. I love Robbie. Anybody else like Robbie? Girls, do you like Robbie? I'm a bit of Robbie, dear. That long hair, dear, he's like my little pony. Hi, Lucy, love. I can stop shouting. There's Laville. There's Sweet Pea in there. I saw them out in the garden, dear. What time of the year do they come out? Has everybody collapsed? Wilma wants to come on your show in the new year. That's no problem, Arwell. When I come back from my holidays, which I am going to tell you about in a minute. Did you have a good Christmas, Lucy? I'm going to tell you about it now, dear. I'm interesting. Well, to start off with, our Stuart was raging. Because the day after my live, I went to a party and I didn't come home till 8:30 in the morning. And he had to hold the fort. He had to do a dance and all for me. Did you see his shit from doing the dance there earlier and watch it the next day? I couldn't stop laughing there. Listen, Tamaya, thank you very much for the gifts. Thank you everybody so much for the gifts. And I didn't get home to 7:30. It wasn't 7:30, it was 8:30. It was even worse. I went to a party. Dirty stop out. No, it's nothing like that. Sure, was exaggerating. I heard about you and Magic Mike. Right, okay. Well, you're welcome. What happened was, after my live on Christmas night, Kathleen phoned me. Kathleen had went in illegal bingo down Belfast somewhere. Shouldn't say that. And she won 2 litres of Pernod. Samuel's in. Hello, Samuel, Belfast. She won 2 bottles of Pernod. And she phoned me, and she just done it well too, because EastEnders was just over Rav, and Ravi wasn't even on it, like, you know. And the next thing was, she says to me, Lillian, you coming round? And I says, I can't afford to come round, Kathleen. I said, there's Samuel, love. I says, Kathleen, I can't afford to come round. Yeah, I know you went to a party, your legs were spread wider than the Channel Tunnel. I thought, desperate. So the next thing was, bring it over, Logan. She says to me, I sent our Johnny Joni in. She says, but Johnny Joni, who's Johnny Joni? She says, my next door neighbour. So I had to chase you both. I looked out my back and seen you both swinging around my red pole. I'm sure, surprised it wasn't Dirty Dot's red pole. Well, alright, the next thing was, Johnny Joey came round. Johnny Joey is. Nice to see you, darling. Nice to see you, nice. There's our Ronan. Everybody's just deafened. So the next thing was, Johnny Joey came round for Capri. And it was a two-dur Capri. And Kathleen, how's Dirty Dad? I don't know. Tonight, I haven't heard from her all over Christmas. Tell you about her in a minute. So the next thing was, he turned up in a red Capri. Now, I don't know if anybody's ever been in a red Capri. We can count. I'm not reading that out. Has anybody ever had a red Capri? Have they? Well, this is a two-door. And the next thing was, you see, Kathleen came with us. So she says to me, Lillian, you're getting in the back. I says, I'm not getting in the back. I says, I'm not climbing over nothing, dear, to get in the back seat there. And I get in there, dear. I'll be there next week. I says, because I won't be able to get out again. But that was a whole drama anyway. Dirty Dad's got crabs. I heard she's nothing new there, dear. She's never out of the clinic. So up and round Kathleen's with Johnny Joe, whatever you call him, dear. I don't know where I got that name from. Tim, you love my poke. That's desperate. So the next thing was, Lucy's laughing. So the next thing was, good right. So while I were sitting having a Pernod, I need a fag. Audience controls are on, don't worry. So the next thing was, I was sitting there and I was having a Pernod. And Kathleen says to me, Lillian, have you ever tried the Pernod with soda water? I says, tried it with what? She says, soda water? I says, what do you mean soda water? I says, whatever the top. No, she said, out of a bottle. She says, you have it with lime. I said, I have a drop of that. Well, nobody told me. Ricky's in, everybody. Give him a shout out to go. Canadian Kevin's in there. He'll be getting fed up. Oh, shame. So anyway, back to the Jack and Ora. So she says to me, try it with soda water, because I heard, she says, if you drink anything, like an alcoholic drink with, so it's just like drinking it with water, because you're in your system quicker. And I says, oh, try a bit of that there, see what you start. So, Betty Hill. So, we're sitting drinking the Pernod and soda water, and you know, some of the Pernod just went the same colour, to a pishy green colour there. So I'm flying it into me. There's a friend here, Aunty Lillian, who hasn't been in for a while, and glad she's in. I'll wait till she says hello, though. So, she's just in time for a dirty story. So she is. She is. Oh, Stacey. I don't call her Stacey. I've always known her. Tip her house shouting Ricky over on YouTube as well. I don't call her Stacey. I call her Wee Wigs. Always known her as Wee Wigs. That's, by the way, see our Stacey there. Sorry to go off the story. Our Stacey is Newton Ards Nora's sister. Yes, the shoplifting queen from Newton Ards. She nicks everything. Did you like that? The shoplifting queen. Oh, I got these two. There's not really like a film in Jesus Christ, where you can tell you're all bored. Wee Wigs. 10 wee wigs. So anyway, back to the story. Get the fag, look. I don't know why I do that there because I want my audience controls on. Merry Christmas, Super Mac. There's Mezzy Mac, and I call her Super Mac. So, is our Brona still there? Is our Brona still there? If our Brona's still there, do our Brona pick it out there? So, the next thing was, there's Ricky Dick again. Just no plenty of them there. Join my fan club. So, anyway. Yeah, Brona. Right, Brona. So, what we're doing? Yes, so we were sitting there anyway. And I heard a tap at the door. Stace, Wee Wee's has been in your fan club for 200 days. Celebrate with them. Stacey, Wee Wee's, I have to celebrate with you. You've been in my fan club for 200 days. Where do you want to go? Do you want to go to my next party? That's what it said there. Tap, tap, tap at the window. Tap, tap, tap at the window. And I says, Kathleen, I says, who's at that window, dear? I says, hopefully I'll be there. Stacey says, I says, do you want any money? I says, have you paid all your tick up over Christmas? Because I don't want anybody beating my door down here. Or even my back one either. So, so next thing was, she says, will you go? I says, just Christ me, thanks very much. I says, I have to go, so I went to the door anyway. And where's my extra? I opened the door to this Scotland. I opened the door. And he was standing there. Not one person, but two people. Magic Mike, the English Johnny getting darts. I said, no, it wasn't. Magic Mike and Stallion Steve. Magic Mike and Stallion Steve, they were doing a last minute booking. They're to say something. No, that was 10 years ago, but that's a different story. So, I says, what's going on? I seen a race horse yesterday called Magic Mike. You sure about a couple of quid on it here? Give some to Magic Mike, it gets bigger. That's what I heard. We'll get this story out yet. Just correct to make the people in. So the next thing was, Magic Mike, Stallion Steve. So I almost see two using one room, see, because one usually fills in for each other. Think about it. Logan, you got away with that one. I was nice on security. So the next thing was, Smithy, sorry love, I'm not taking no co-hosts. So the next thing was, I says, well, so come on in anyway. So two of them come in. And they had tap tap folks, tap tap tap, as I will says. They had Carlsberg Special with them. Well, you know what that means for your Aunty Lillian. You know what Carlsberg Special means for Aunty Lillian. It's the memory of heaven there. Back to the days of the Carlsberg Special and the White Lightning with a drop of black currant. Red, which is what they call purple nasties. Well, that was on your Aunty Lillian made. Purno! Carlsberg Special. Drop of White Lightning. There was no White Lightning. You're talking shade. Drop of black currant in it. A super red witch. Well, that was Aunty Lillian pleased. So, Lynn says, and the wee white diamond. Do you remember the wee white diamonds then? They were brilliant. Mezzy Mac says, your anybody's in, Mezzy Mac, wait for it. So we're all sitting talking about this, that, the R. Chiefly the R. And Kathleen had sneaked into my house. She said to me she needed to go to the toilet when she came to pick me up with Johnny Joe. So the next thing was, sorry, we'll get right into this story yet. So the next thing was, somebody just followed me there. Thank you so much. So the next thing was, she'd been into my bedroom and she brought my twister. No, twister, no, the red dots. You know where this is going, don't you? So she brought my twister And she says to me, come on, we're going to have a wee game of Twister. I says, what? She says, come on, we have a wee game of Twister. I says, Kathleen, I says, have you turned Elizabethan? Now, no offence to anybody, please. No offence. No offence. She says, I says, have you turned Elizabethan? She says, no. She says, sure, them two are here. She says, she'll be fine. Well, Mum says, oh, Twister with Magic Mike, that won't end good. It didn't, dear. It wasn't his hands, it was touching the dots, dear. Lillian. Twister all sorts of shapes. That's it, Bruno. So next thing was, there's Jimmy. Jimmy with that torch. That's what we're talking about. So, I says, that's desperate. Are you carrying shade? No, I'm not. I'm finished yet. So anyway, was the jam. So this is about 2 hours in. They're drinking. And Kathy says, come on, have a wee game of Twister. So, well, I says, I'll do the board. She says, no, you're not getting out of it. She says, you're getting involved. It's me, I'm doing the board. But anyway, we started it anyway. But Stallion Steve, I'm going to have to read this over here in a wee minute. Hang on, Tim. I'll read it in a minute. It's 2 inches inward. That's dead. So, what was to say? I can't remember. I'm sorry, Aunty Lillian, but that, what? But that print, I can't unsee Fred Flintstone. Aunty Lillian is so... Look, says Aunty Lillian, if you turn musical, no! 50p, no! Don't get me into trouble. Now, hang on a minute. Lillian's always been anybody's, a double porno, and she will play snakes and ladders. She climbs the snake and ladders her tights are, Tim says. So, Magic Mike says, let's spice it up a bit. He says, Sheepman says, right up your bloomers. He says, let's do, every time we spin the way, you have to take an item of clothing off. He says, well, you have to take an item of clothing off. I says, I'm not doing that. I says, this way I have got my 40 denier tights on. I says, this way I've got my good Christmas ones on. And I'm not getting them ripped for anybody. I says, they cost me $3.99, not $2.99. I paid £1 more. There's Bridget Michelle. I know Bridget Michelle. So I says no, but anyway, I spun the wig anyway. So half an hour later, be right back, work problems. Okay, well, love. So the next thing was, I turned round and Magic Mike and Stallion Steve were standing in there. In their pants, in their knickers, and I was very, very disappointed. Up Belmont, not Mayo. I was very, very disappointed because see when they're on the stage, they wear all this leather stuff. Because as you know, anybody who doesn't know who Magic Mike and Stallion Steve is, they're strippers. By the way, I'd have been stripped before I spun the way. Bruno said. I was disappointed because on the stage they wear leather, they have whips, chains, and everything, dear. It's like a budgie's cage. So the next thing was I turned round and what's Magic Mike wearing? This pair of boxer things. I don't even know what they are, dear. No, them things don't hold anything and everything falls out the side. One of them, dear. So he went over there to pick up his porno. And I had a wee peek at the label. It's Lillian's excuse. I don't know where the story's going, by the way. That was quickly so. All right, well, we're talking about Magic Mike's knickers. He'd stripped down to his underwear, and he was wearing these wee boxery things that don't hold anything in, everything falls down the side. So he bent over to pick up his porno, and I had a wee peek at the label, and I was affronted. Here, right enough, is it true what they say about porno? I don't know, dear. I'll give it time. Tim says Magic Mike wore boxers and scored a knockout win. Oh, loose ones, yes. Well, everything falls down inside. Dear, you need a harness. Better to wear budgie smugglers. Well, Machine Man, if you want to put a picture up of yourself, dear, well, I'll have a cake. I don't mean a shit, I mean a look. Now, hang on. Brune says, were they small, medium, or large? Bruna, I got the shock of my life. I was expecting them to be like Calvin Klein, if it still made Calvin Klein, if Calvin Klein still exists. Extra large. Or maybe something like, I don't know, Prada or something, like a nice brand or something. No. What were they? Lillian's going to swear here, by the way. Yes, it's a swearing warning. Lillian's going to swear. They were fucking St. Bernard. Never mind, budgie smuggler. Mine's are golden eagles. Friggin' St. Bernard. Dumboy Dunge. Yes! No, yes, that's right. St. Michael's is Mark Michael. St. Michael is Marks and Spencer's. St. Bernard is Dunn Stores. Well, will I tell you something? I have never been embarrassed in all my life. A stripper wearing Dunn Stores knickers. Dunn Stores knickers, a man of his caliber. I was going to say Bernard Matthews from Dunn's. You're thinking of turkey, Bruno? Like a packet of chicken. John says he could at least have bought F&F. One from Tesco's and no bloody Sir Bernard. He should be ashamed. I know, well, I had nightmares for 2 days after. Dear, everything came up. I'm talking about the porno. I have a pair of boxers from Dunn's Johnny Cahoon Darts. That would not surprise me. Were they clean? Well, this is the next thing. Now, this is another warning. This is a warning. Okay. Let's just say they were white St. Bernard boxers, which you know Aunty Lillian has a thing. Well, Lillian loves Marks and Spencer's knickers. Marks and Spencer's both want their underwear back, Tim says. You know, I have this real problem with white underwear. I wouldn't, when our Wally was here, I wouldn't let him. Well, hope you didn't have T-marks. Hang on a minute, Super Mac, as I call you. I heard they were praying. We had hold on. Do you think he's just come in? That's how they does. So I explode here. Was a wee brown nope skin. John Boy says more skins now. Oh, here, tell you something. I just know I have a thing about white underwear. I can't cope with it. I wouldn't never let our Willie wear it. No, he wears pants now, but that's a different story. God love him. Curry's involved. Because Tim says Skidmar's bigger than a flat. That's desperate. So he went over. And he was bending over because, as I told you, he was picking up the porno and he was doing this thing. Did you steal them off someone's wife? She's like, no, a Magic Mike had them on Machine Man. He was still wearing them. Denise says, yes, but not a lot of difference between Gypsy and Travellers. Well, Denise, I wasn't being offensive to anybody or anything, by the way. I'm just talking about knickers. I'm talking about knickers, dear. I can't say anything about that subject because I mentioned caravans one day, got bucked out for a week. No, we're here. Maybe I got confused. So the next thing was, where was it? Yes, so he stood up, and there it was. The line of confidence. Big line of confidence. As Tim said earlier on there, it was like a game of snakes and ladders without the board. A big brown line right down the hole. That's big, isn't it? Well, says he must not wipe. Well, that was it. That was it. Aunty Lillian was like the exorcist. Supermax says you went up the ladders. I didn't go up no bloody ladders. I wasn't excited. I wasn't venturing up there. I'm Messy Mac to see what was there. I was scared. Brona said I had a light everywhere, but Brona was coming to that. Did anybody ever see that film, The Exorcist? Missy Mac says recommend that. Missy Mac, are you getting kinky? I was like the Antichrist. Not the Antichrist. That's a different film. Hang on a minute. The Exorcist. I was like the Exorcist. Pea green soup. Pea green soup everywhere, dear. And it wasn't the porno. I guess what I ate that day was Kathleen Starkey, but that's another story, dear. Well, the next thing was I passed out. Well, see the program where men pay for that stuff. Yes, Johnny, I actually heard about that. People, saying they're used underwear in the post for people. And they pay for it. I mean, just Christ, I have a bag of dirty drawers out there, dear. I'll send them. You passed out when you seen the size of the ladder. Not passed out when you seen the shit, Missy Mac. Is that what you're I'm just going to say it in here? Shit, myself, you just passed out there. It's like getting tired from making a fortune selling his shirt. Lovely. But there is people does pay money for that. I don't know what the hell people get into their heads. Not that you can cope with it, dear. Only what do you want, mine? No, well, you're all right, dear. You're all right, dear. I use DAS. Denise says, well, not a lot of difference between. Does anybody know, Denise? I don't know what you mean, love. I really don't know what you mean. If you keep repeating yourself, I'm going to have to mute you, love. I'm not being rude. People buy toenail clippings as well. I'm going to be sick. Right, well, you've all been asking. Well, anyway, so the next thing was I passed out. Okay, Colin, just to let you know, I passed out and I woke up the next morning in Kathleen's back garden. I woke up in Kathleen's back garden, dear. I woke up and I was getting licked. Now you all behave yourselves. It was our Kathleen's pug. It was like on my face there. See, you all went to a bad place, sir. You all went to a bad place. Telling them too much nosy people, God bless you. Go, they need something about a crack, dear. Yes, you passed out when it happened out the back garden with ours. So the next thing was, I got home at 8:30 in the morning. Our shirt wanted to hear everything, and I just wasn't in the mood to tell him everything. I was knackered, dear. I don't know where Stallion Steve went. He went missing again. He's always going friggin' missing. The Exorcist. Stallion's more like Debbie. Debbie does Dallas. Bring off, Tim. I never said a word either. I don't know, Tim. I know who I'm talking to. Don't worry, love. So you go. I get home anyway, but nothing happened. Nothing exciting happened. He is in Maine. Love him, right. Somebody asked about Willie there as well. He was our to me. Always asked about Willie. He knows how to put me in bad form. Willie is still away, swinging around my pole at the minute. Willie is still away. Willie was down in, anybody who doesn't know, Willie was in Donegal. I can't remember the second name. Can anybody remember the second name? One was Chloe Clapp. He's with Chloe Clapp. And can anybody remember who the other one was? Because I can't remember her name. I haven't got it written down tonight. It was Chloe Clapp. Who's the other one? Does nobody, can anybody remember? Because I can't. Was Saucy Sandra? Was it Saucy Sandra? You're thinking of Slutty Sue. She was the bingo the other week. Brona, a ham's cousin Ruckus. Oh, by the way, just one more thing. Oh my God, she spoke about snakes and wants to talk about Willie. No, I'm joking. By the way, I forgot to mention something. I forgot I'm on 2022. Messy Max, so I love to say, take a wee brandy, you'll be alright. I forgot to tell you something. In the middle of it all, at the party before we start talking about Willie, there was an hour tap at the door. Another tapped at the door, and who was it? He's away with our patio, he's away with the patio queen. What's a patio queen? Oh, Mel her, don't mention her. Definitely Piggers this time. Little man, no Brona. Worse. It was our Curtis Staggers, my #1 fan. He landed up in the taxi. With the bottle of Bacardi. He came up with the bottle of Bacardi. Strange people knocking on your door all the time. It's great. Another top was it a plumber? Meter man. What, it's 2 o'clock in the morning, Johnny? Jesus, you can hardly get them out during the day, never mind 2 o'clock in the morning, dear. Sir John Curtis McCarry, it's almost it all over again. I can't remember now. Not the only was belittled. They kind of took advantage of me, and I wasn't you. Aunty Lillian was out of it. That's desperate. But I think our Curtis Magic Mike was getting very friendly there, but I don't want to cost aspersions. You've been paying it on, need to that. What? Moderators, I'm not taking that. Could somebody remove, please? Sushi, whatever the hell it is, dear. Maybe you've been eating too much sushi, dear. You maybe putting weight on yourself. Johnny Hunkahoon Dart says, get yourself a ring doorbell, then you'll not be able to answer. Well, how can a ring doorbell, but I'm sitting now when it colours? I say our Kathleen just fixed. Thank you, folks. But I tell you something, our Kathleen has one of them ding-ding bells. She'd hardly have a bloody ring doorbell. She wouldn't even know what a ring doorbell is. She wouldn't even know what a ring doorbell. Callum Ollie says, what do you call a cheek circumcision? And rip up. That's desperate, Callum. Do you know something? Callum was actually quite funny. Desperate. Right. Well, is still away. Willie is still away in, well, the last thing I heard is everybody left. According to the figures, there's nobody in. Happy New Year, girl. Happy New Year to you, Colin. Why are my figures saying there's nobody in? Well, they're all back. Just everybody just left at once, sir. Messy Mac. No, Messy Mac. They're all back. I don't know what happened there, but they got bucked out there. Right. So, the next thing, thank you, I would thank the 0 there. I'm not going near shit. I thought I offended everybody. By the way, folks, we're up to 62.4k likes. Thank you so much. Keep going there. Maybe we'll get over 100k there. Now we're down to 11. Right, I'm going to do a wee share here. This is the first time I've done this tonight. This is good. Hold on. I'm back. Right. So, what was her name again? Chloe Clapp and this other one. They were away down to Donegal. But they're not in Donegal, and we went for a pee, but Sam was still in the toilet. You guys see Sam Tuesday night, the coach trip and rambled him this Tuesday night. So, Willie was away to Donegal with his hoo-has, that's what I'm going to say, dear. And he has not come home. I haven't heard from him. He hasn't rang me. He hasn't contacted me. I am bouncing. And there's Papa. Hello, Papa. Long time no see, my darling. Nice to see you. The worst of it is that we're going away on holidays. We are going away. I'm getting all bunged. I am bunged. I'm going away on holidays. And I'm all bunged up. We're going away on holidays. I thought I seen Willie. Saw Willie. They were. Get Willie's bags bucked out in the garden. You already are, Bruna. Hello, my lovely little Papa. It's lovely to see you. I know little Michelle has reserved me the front seat. That's good, dear. So, I haven't heard from him. So, Kathleen's on standby to come with me in the sauna. Lovely. Can I just say something? I'm not wearing this again when I'm live because it's freaking killing me. It looks see-through. Hang on. Look, see-through. But I tell you something that holds the heat. I'm not going to sit here sweating like glass blower's arse. Alright, YouTube, get it up, you. Desperate. So, she's not going to drop their knickers. Right? I love this song. Well, oh, do you, Tim? Timmy Sauna. How are you doing, Sauna? Tim. Like his clever scarf. Right. AJ says Dirty Dot. Here, AJ, have you seen Dirty Dot? I haven't heard from Dirty Dot all over Christmas. Sure, right? You must come with me, Tim. We've heard that before. Oh. What about our Dirty Dot? AJ, I haven't heard from her over Christmas. Did she get anything for Christmas or anything? Sure, right? Get it up, you gorgeous lassie, Tim says. Oh, thank you, Tim. Tim, you on the drink? Come on, AJ, we're waiting there. What about Dirty Dot? Where is she? I haven't. She's good. She got picked. She got nicked a trip. She's good. She got nicked a trip to Musgrave. She's going to Musgrave with cash and carry her to the hospital. I don't know. Oh, I told our Dirty Dot I haven't heard from her. Because, see, Dirty Dot normally sends me a toilet duck or something for Christmas. I can't help her. It's all she can afford, PlayStation. She's the PlayStation again. Thank you, John. Thank you, folks. I didn't know what that meant. I had to work today. I had a sick call. Well, that's desperate, JC. This is what happens when you're the boss, dear. You have to step in. Tim for Life says over on YouTube that he's, pardon me, he's in the sauna with Will. Then we will. Up tomorrow night, which is good. That's good. Okay, folks. There you are. Now we've had so much to catch up on tonight already, dear. So what did you all have for your dinner today? What did you all have for your tea? Usual question from Lillian. Me and Tim's meeting up. Oh, are you? You're gonna over to Scotland? You're gonna see Miss Scotland? AJ says I told her not to do pole dancing on the street lights in Belfast with them tassels on. Oh no, dear. I am who I am. Had burger and chips. Mezzy Mac had. She's watching her figure. Well, says I haven't had any dinner. Well, you never. Says she, honest to God, I don't know. You're like that wee girl Louise. I know she. It's at midnight. Gimme a man after midnight. I'm watching my figure. Well. Oh, you got yours out of Rumbles. Oh, no, right. John Boy, what a shock. Had chicken nuggets, chips, and curries from one bite on out of it. Bruno's first well. Lovely. AJ Walker Music had 3 battered sausages and a Red Bull. Jar had made pigs and blankets, spuds, ham, and stuffing. She's been using her leftovers. Tomato had a roast beef dinner. Well, melon. I need a sausage. Don't we all, dear? And Tim says, stop looking at me. Well, looking at what? That's desperate. I had a panini. I first what? I don't know, Bruno. Bruno, what do you have for your dinner, love? I had a panini because we're going to tell you something. See, for the last 3 days, I had friggin' turkey and I'm sick of it. Tim, any nice sausages over there? That's desperate. So it is. I had a panini and hash browns. You know, your Aunty Lillian, she does things different. Who's that there? Bruno for a rain check. And the game. That's the game. I'm tired of playing the game. Isn't it a frigging shame? That's actually out of a film. It is. Hang on. Bruno had chicken. God help the chicken. The game says, how are you, Auntie? I'm alright, game. Thank you for asking. I'm sitting here going to get a breath. Sit with a fig in my hand. I like the link ones. The link what? The link what? The link chicken? Oh, she's Aunty Lillian's knocked YouTube off. Hang on. Hang on. Evan. Look, YouTube, get it up, you. Oh, sausages. I do like them ones look like a Caddy says, what story? What's the name? What story. What's with the name Lillian? And what, Cammy? What's the story? What's the name? That's my name. Cammy Aunty Lillian. Aunty Lillian from Belfast City, now living in Lisburn. Selling Lucky Charms on a Saturday. Linker Square. Them Lancashire things, I don't like them. Look like ringworm. I don't like them. Lucky chicken going down my throat. Lovely bro, that's desperate. Somebody's got bucked out there. Lucky knickers in the red, white and blue. Do you remember that song? Just won't be able to sing that now, dear. Club sound song. I remember that song. Does anybody remember that? Club sound, Belfast, wonderful town. Does anybody remember that? Wouldn't be able to get away with it now, dear. I don't sing it. If I sung a wee bit of it, I get told off. I know it would get told off. I'm tempted though. Aunty Lillian is why has Will brought a hot dog roll into the sauna? Easy Tiger. Well, Tim said. Right, let's do a chorus of it. But I'll leave out the bad words, which I'm not really supposed to say. Right? Okay, so let's see if I can remember it now. I can't remember it all. Belfast, wonderful town. It doesn't matter if your skin is Belfast, I love you. If you're out of work, you can get the brew. These people of Belfast are friendly and quiet, except sometimes when they have a little riot. Please be patient, please be tender. Not in your life, sir, no! Mr. Paisley, I'm an honest man, no knick-knack man, but Mohammedan. Please be nice, please be tender. I can't sing it, it's too, let me go. Last Saturday, I can't remember it. Do you remember the bit at the end? Hey! What was it again? Hey! I want to speak to you, Gungadin. I want to speak to you. I bought these lucky knickers. And you know, I paid 50p for these knickers. Do you know, I went up to Dunn stores and they were 20p cheaper. And you know, I was donning them knickers. Oh, madam, that's lucky knickers. Cut off. Jesus. It's Lillian uncut and uncensored. Temper Life, well, it's uncut too, but that means not censored. That's different. I love that wee song, but you can't sing it now. Can't do nothing then. Can't do nothing. Can't sing a word, can't do a word, can't do nothing. Absolutely shocking. These people of Belfast are friendly and quiet. No! Last Saturday night I was up the falls, lovely writing on the walls and all that there. No! He didn't say anything. I'm afraid to, John Boy. I'm afraid to. Look at steaming up. Jeez, there's that Loyalist band clips. Did you time that well, dear? Very quickly kick it and out again, dear. Right? Okay. Now, I can't wait to get out of this frock. I've heard that before. Tim's all shocked. Right. I'm going to do a couple of songs because I haven't. So I'm going to try to do a couple of songs. Tim is on the boat. Be on the boat on Tuesday, dear. Right. So let's do a couple. We'll try to do a couple of. Could possibly be John. Excuse me, nothing wrong with the pause. Bro, that's why I won't sing it, because I don't want to offend anybody. It's a song from the 70s. Look it up. It's called Belfast by Club Sound. I'm not offending anybody. Aunty Lillian used to work down there, dear. Not a thing wrong with anybody, dear. Get it up, you're young. I'm just giving an example of what the song was like. Bro, you know your Aunty Lillian wouldn't have said you are, Brona. Brona? I not be able to come down anymore and give you your Provident money on a Thursday, dear? Right, hang on. Hang on. 50p. Stuart, you're not on tonight. Cheers, I just steamed up. Hang on, Monsters. I'm only joking. You couldn't cut me with a knife. Oh, no, brother. I went to a bar down there one night, Bruno. Used to be called the Laurel Leaf. Is it still there, dear? I had to change its name. It used to be called the Laurel Leaf. I didn't get bucked out there. Aha. I was talking to the bouncer. Bouncer Barry. I didn't go down very well. I'm all ready. Yes, top of my street. Are you near... Bruno, obviously you can't give your address, right? Are you near Ross Street and Ross Side and Ross Street? All around that area sort of direction there? That's all I'm going to ask. That's all I'm saying. I don't want to give addresses away or anything. You're around that sort of vicinity, Ross Street, Ross Side, or something around there. Yes, get your stoked away. Aunty Lillian knows it well, dear. Aha. I used to go. Bruno and I don't take offence at this. Don't take offence at this. I used to go to the Thursday, dear, and steal the candles out of St. Peter's. Oh, they're great burners, Bruno. Oh, they're great burners. Used to burn for 17 days in a row, dear. You didn't have to blow them out. The price was too happy, dear. Lillian worked the street corners right now, no, dear. I stole the candles out of the chapel. Oh, you dancer right there, Bruno. Oh, the candles were great. It's St. Peter's or it was St. Peter's Chapel. I know he was never out of it. Bruno says, oh, stop food in. Oh, I did, dear. No, he didn't get out of it. Aye, but that's another story. Gwen McAvoy is in. Hello, Art Gwen. Nice to see you on the communion wine. Well, actually, John, I was very raging about that. I was very, very cross about that, dear, because it was Ribena. It was Ribena, and Aunty Lillian was bouncing, dear. I don't like Ribena, which was shit. I used to know all the price I saw heard. Well, Goosey, gander, how do you wander? Nice to see you back. My love, happy Christmas, because I haven't seen you. If I don't see you again, happy New Year. Bruno says, have you ever been to the monastery in Clonard? Clonard Monastery is absolutely beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful inside, Bruno, and it's gorgeous. Somebody's calling me Stuart. I have a feeling I know who it is. Somebody's calling me Stuart. Stuart's not on tonight. Yes, Bruno, it's beautiful. Goosey says, same to you, Auntie. I can still see her, Goosey. Tim Goosey. Hang on, here's the jigsaw puzzle. Why did they do this? Does it remind me I'm alive? You just missed the Goosey. I was doing a wee version of Belfast, beautiful town. It doesn't matter if your skin is... But I can't sing it because very unpolitically correct these days. Oh, pardon, Logan. Very unpolitically correct these days, dear. I can see Tim. What? I can see Tim standing out St. Peter's with a sign saying Brona. Gwen says bunking mass and taking the bulletins from the back of the church and the mass so the parents thought you went. Wasn't that? Gwen, I don't borrow that shit there. Just take a collection box and out to there, dear. In the Royal Leaf off license, dear. I'm never going to heaven. Oh, by the way, this is actually Aunty Lillian's Sunday service today. Lillian's pregnant, pass it on. Fuck off, I'm not indeed, dear. Who's that? And Smonson. Jeez, I haven't seen you in a way. How are you, love? You alright? I'll send a taxi, Tim. Just Christ, well, and Tim's hooking it up here, dear. Hooking it up with Lillian and Tim. No, I'm leaving with Tim. Tim and whatever. Tim and, well, I can't speak. I'm always an I sponsor her, dear. Tim says Lillian used to steal candles, but it got on the priest swick. Yes. Right. Okay. I haven't done any hymns or anything tonight. And the problem is, I'm in my studio, shooting knockoff. Tim, let me know if YouTube goes off, if you're still... Goosey, thank you so much. Thank you so much. What are you, level 22? Thank you very much. Tim, if YouTube goes on, I know you're probably watching it on your TV. Let me know, please. Hold on. I'm just working up a song. I can't see the comments on YouTube at the minute. Just desperate to Aunty Lillian's multitasking. Hold on. Where's the thing? Just I'm sure, just Date Lillian. What's I don't want all that. Okay. Stacey's in. Oh, is our Stacey back? She said, I smell Lillian is pregnant with triplets. Pass it on. Bring it off! We sung for New Year's Eve. I might actually be in around that time. I might actually come in on New Year's Eve early in the night. I'll let you know. Right, here we go. So we're going to start off with Sunday service. So we're going to start off with 2 hymns. And then we're going to go into the usual renditions. Right, okay. On a hill far away stood an old rugged cross, the emblem of suffering and shame. And I love that old cross with the dearest, the best. And what a world of lost sinners was made. I have a chest infection, just bear with me. So I'll cherish the old rugged cross. Ooh, keep it lit. Hold on. Till my trophies at last I lay you down. Take your earphones out. I will cling to the old rugged cross and exchange it someday for a crown. Right, here's your Aunty Lillian's favourite, so hang on. I'll go back over to YouTube. Here we go. You ready, folks? I'm going to move this other mic. Hold on. Hold on. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Deep and wide, your Aunty Lillian's flowing deep and wide, plunge right in. Lose your sin, your Aunty Lillian's flowing deep and wide. That's desperate. I love how you can't stop looking at me like, you know, I love you, Tim. That was my version of deep and wide, by the way. Okay. I need to get a drink. Can you excuse me for 1 minute? I really need to get a drink. Because see if I don't, I'm going to collapse. Collapse, well, you can look at my clock there. I will tell you about the clock. Just not doing, it's not going to ring over there. Just ignore the mess in the corner. Does anybody want to hang out of the fridge? Just want to take Ellen to be here. She'll be looking at my bacon. Hold on. Lillian took my secret. She's sick. We end up in casualty here. Love the clock. Oh, I know I will. Right. Okay. Hold on. By the way, folks, I'm on the. I have to watch for Brandon. I'm on the Kong tonight. I gotta go about a Kong here. Right. Oh my God. Oh my God, that's like heaven. Casey, don't do that when I'm drinking. It just nearly went all over me. You ever had the pink one? Yes, well, no, I haven't had the pink one, but I had the yellow one. It's friggin' rotten. Deep and Wide, Lillian's new autobiography. That's desperate. Right. Won't be the first take. Lovely. Sorry, folks, I am loaded. Okay, here we go. I'm going to try Sean McCune. I hope I've said that right. If I haven't, I don't mean to be offensive. Deep and wide, me and Tim later. I'll sit Tim, you're in there, dear. You may get your kilt on. Our Will likes very partial to cute. He likes getting her around. Desperate. Oh, brilliant. Sean got it right, dear. Sean, who are you, dear? Must have a wee kick at you, dear, later. That means, look, by the way, Sean, in case you don't know, I have a wee nab at you later. No joking. Right, here we go. Let's sing all along. When you left me all alone at the record hop, told me, no, it wasn't geek, Sean, it was cake, told me you were going out for a soda pop. You were gone for quite a while. I almost messed that up. Do you know that? Good. I'll need to gargle here. So it's not my throat. Iceman, I'm loaded with chest infection. Right, I'm gonna have to start again. When you left me all alone at the record hop, told me you were going out for a soda pop. You were gone for quite a while, half an hour or more. You were gone, oh man, this is what I saw. Lipstick on your ball bag, told the tale on you. Lipstick on your ball bag, said you were untrue. Pat your butt, what? Muff monk shirt, goodbye. Moderators, please. You were gone for quite a while, half an hour or more. I'm going to tell you something. I'm really, really sorry about this, but people put me off sometimes, and it's just people just so offensive. It bugs the life out of me, so I'm going to start again. So bear with me. When you left me all alone at the record hop, told me you were going out for a soda pop. You were gone for quite a while, half an hour or more. You were gone, oh man, this is what I saw. Lipstick on your ball bag, told a tale on you. Lipstick on your ball bag, said you were untrue. Pardon me? Bet your bottom dollar you and I are through. That's drinking that bloody Kong. Lipstick on your ball bag, told a tale on you. Here we go. You said it belonged to me. Made me stop and think. You told me that yours was red, mine was nipple pink. You were gone for quite a while, half an hour or more. Guess you're bucking my best friend. Guess the answer's for lipstick on your collar. Collar? My God, it's the right version. Told a tale on you. Lipstick on your ball bag, said you were untrue. Bet your bottom dollar you and I are through. Lipstick on your ball bag, told a tale on you, boy. Told a tale on you, girl. Told a tale on you. Boop, boop, boop. Hey! I have just been told I have now got 106.23k likes. Wow, wow, wow. Thank you so much. What's Kim saying? Lipstick on my ball bag of memories. That's desperate. Once again, folks, I do apologise. I am loaded from here to here. I'm on steroids, antibiotics, and everything. Not everything's going away. I'm going away on the 5th of January. I'm going to a bendy dorm, dear, and I don't care if the chest is hanging out and coming behind me. I'm there, dear. Right, okay. What shall we do? Tim, come on and check. Desperate. Just Tim, you're doing well tonight. You've got one on one side, and you've got our Barona on the other. You are on one side, I am on the other. Are we divided? Brings back memories, that song. I haven't heard that in a long time. That's shocking. 73 people then? Jesus H. Christ, the night and tomorrow night and the night after that, dear. Desperate. Love them, Mark. I sing you that song. Oh, dear. Right. So we'll see what we'll do now. Oh, I've actually got somebody with me tonight. There's the whole sheets down and everything, dear. Tim, you might not be getting more of a guitar tonight, dear. How's that, Casey? You might not be getting more of a guitar tonight, Tim, because I just strapped on the show here. You're all right. There's somebody here. There's somebody here who wants to say hello. Now, I'll just get my arm in. Curator. And it's not Mavis. Anybody who doesn't know who Mavis is my magpie friend. It's not Mavis. It's somebody that you just haven't seen for a while. Not yet. I told you it's not. We're not yet. Hello, it's our Monkey Poe is back. Monkey Poe is back. Monkey Poe, you're very close up to the mic, the camera there. You're blocking me out. How are you, Monkey Poe? You want a banana? Don't we all, dear? So Monkey Poe has returned from the dead, which basically means I found him in the bottom of a bag yesterday. Bruno says, Aunty Lillian, did you pick my ex off the street? Tim says, cool rider, that's me, Bruno, but I wore him up. Will says, join the queue. And there's Tomat. I knew Tomat, remember our Monkey Poo? Well, Monkey Poo, where have you been? You're stuck in a fucking bag. All right, okay. Monkey Poo. That's my ice. You ready? Ice, baby. Vanilla ice, baby. I fucking lost it, you know that? I have lost it. Lillian has lost it. I'm here, baby. I knew you were icy. I'm here. No, you look. Anyway's all stinged up the thought of it there. Now, what's going on? Why is there so many beers? Jesus H. Christ, there's no Freddie or Aunty Lillian's or Edna Roy. Who hadn't to get lucky? I'm steaming you up, ice man. It's just the thought of you, dear. It's the mixture between the ice and the heat. It goes. Anyway, folks, Aunty Lillian will be live again. I don't know when it's going to be, but I will be live before New Year. And if I'm not, I maybe will be live on the early part of New Year's Eve. But I'll keep you informed. Aunty Lillian has reached the maximum temperature. Aunty Lillian's off the boil, Bruno. Just okay. Just cleared. By the way, just like that video we done earlier on, when I'm cleaning Wendy's. Right, okay. So Monkey Poo has... Where's all these people coming from? Monkey Poo has joined me for the finale, haven't you, Monkey Poo? Yes, And, well, he says to me that he's never been in my finales before and he would like to join in. And I says, certainly. I says, do he goes, Monkey Poo, means I can't have a fag because I haven't got a free hand. But the problem is, it'll not do me any better harm. Right! So, you know, Monkey Poo, can you go down for a minute? Right, okay. I'm going to have a wee fag with you, and then I'm going to do the finale with you, folks. There's Lisa Bolton and Lisa. Will the real Lillian stand up? Oh, Lillian, please stand up. Please stand up. Do you know what I love? I love that wee bit. You better have Mo. I have got Mo. I love that wee bit in. No, does anyone remember that song by Sabrina? I don't mean Sabrina the Teenage Witch or our Ricky's friend. Don't anybody remember Sabrina? Boys, 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 I'm looking for a good time. Boys, boys, no her with a. Check out your score. 118.89k. Thank you, folks. Well, I used to love the wee bit in the middle. Simon loved her. Who's Simon? Simple Simon. Oh, and you are Timad, remember, dear? He was over the wee bar. Who's Simon? That's Simple Simon made a payment going to the fair. Said Simple Simon to the payment, let me taste your ware. That was our will. I used to like the wee bit in the middle. What was it? Boys, 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 Simon Cowell, I'm looking for a good time. Boys and girls in summertime love. Summertime love, tonight. Say me, say hey, say you, say what. Everybody's got a cock. Don't stop. Don't move. Just get your body in the groove. Say hey, I say you. I say me, say you, just loving the groove. Boys, boys, boys. Oh, I can remember and all. They asked me, did you sing? And I rehearsed that wee bit, but they got your man in. Instead, I was raging. The reason why was because I didn't have the proper coloured headscarf, dear, so they got somebody else in, dear. Go ahead, Harley and Stacey. Told Stacey. Is our Jamie still in? Jamie and his magic torch. See, every time our Jamie comes in, I try to do a rap, but I can't do one. I just done one there, and he's not here. I have to send him a recording. Are you tomorrow? Remember that? I remember that. That was Aunty Lillian when she got that bloody mobile phone. And everybody was ringing me thinking I was a friggin' an escort. And by the way, I just want to clarify something. That story was not a fib. That was the God's honest truth. That was the truth. Hello, Stephen. Somebody called Stephen. Will loves Jamie's magic torch. Sure, how well does, dear. There's, she's like, thought I seen RuPaul in there, dear. Does that RuPaul come in there? RuPaul? No, what did he say? What does he say? What was RuPaul say? Good luck and don't let up. See, when I take this off, I'll have a frock on. Somebody said to me, you look like the white RuPaul. What's going on? Do you know, I'm sitting here, it's like bloody tennis, I swear to God. I'm in there! Right, nigga, you missed there. I only had 70 people in. I mean, my life. I don't know what was going on. I think everybody's browned up. They're all sitting in the house. Who the F is that? RuPaul! RuPaul's Drag Race. Start your engines. 125.9k likes. Thank you so much, folks. Right, we're going to light my fag. Oh, Jesus Christ, I'm going to try to sing this here. How are you tonight? I have a chest infection tonight, Nicky. The last time you spoke to me, I was broken. Now I've got a chest infection, sure. Oh, pardon me, Lillian. Well, they're alright. There's no sense, Monk. There's nobody listens. You look like a tennis player, but without the balls. Right, can somebody tell me I have just got a warning there? I don't know what I said. Should I come out and go back in again, or should I just carry on? It just says if it keeps going on, they're going to cut me off. But any TikTok experts, because they don't want to get bananas, hate speech and bullying was detected. I don't know if I said it or somebody else said it. Carry on. All right, Nicky. Somebody else says restart. Right, folks, I'm going to have to restart. Somebody said carry. Do you know something? I'm just going to do the finale, and if it got bucked out, it got bucked out. So here we go. Now I'm going to try to do a gentle finale because it can't go too high. So I might cut it down. Right, you're telling me to restart. Right, thank you, Iceman. Right, folks, I'm going to have to come back and come back in again, only for 5 minutes. Only be 2 minutes. Keep an eye. Even go to the post. Even go to the post that I put up, and it'll tell you. I'll be back in a minute. Don't want to get bananas. YouTube, I'm still here with hate speech and bullying. Tim, I'm just putting it back on again. I forgot it was on YouTube. You were still there. Hate speech and bloody bullying. It's either something I've said or something. What do you call? I'm just putting the audience controls on for me smoking. Somebody must have said something or something. You know, it's fucking desperate. Honest to God, you can't do nothing, Tim. It's absolutely shocking. Right, we're going back on again. Hang on. That means I have over 70 people in there. I'm going to lose them all now. That's what annoys me. So here we go. Sorry, private chat there, Tim. And I am back. I was having to be private chat bar Tim there, folks. He was on YouTube and I was having to be private chat. Okay. They're all starting to fly in again. Sorry, folks, I didn't want to get bananaed. Never had banana. I wouldn't have minded it, but that's a different story. After me getting that big total and all up there too. Friggin' raging too. We were at 88 at one point. I know, Jumbo, I don't know why. I think it must be because of the holidays. Everybody's browned off. There was 60 odd there, I think, when I left. Now I'm going to lose everybody. I don't mean that to be offensive or anything. I know the people who are in are important, but you know what I mean. Yes, there was actually 96 at one time. 96 people. Right, so we're going to do a quick share here to get everybody back in again. Just to let them know. I'm Scott. See, do you know what it is? It's just, it wouldn't surprise me it had something to do with that comment about me being overweight and then a person getting bucked out. Probably reported me for bucking them out, or because this is what happens, you see. It's a nightmare. There's Jamie's in there. Jamie, you missed me rapping. I was rapping the boys. You missed it, Jamie. I could be in one of your videos. The Lillian rap. You were at 127 likes at one stage. I know, well, that's just what I'm raging about. I'm up to 1.3k already again. Right, okay. I'll just give it a couple more minutes. Have a sore mouth. Up, Jamie. I know rightly, dear. I got a sore mouth many a time, dear, but it's another story. Right, okay. Just give a couple more minutes to let everybody come in, and then I'll do the finale, and I'll be away again. Sorry about that, folks, but I just didn't want to get banned. Coming up to the New Year, because I am planning, as I say, to come in on New Year's Eve, but I'm going to come in earlier in the night. Hang on, what night's this? This is Sunday, New Year's Eve. What night's New Year's Eve on? Is that Tuesday night? No, Tuesday night's the 30th, New Year's Eve, so it'll be Wednesday night. Stay for an hour. Tim, I couldn't cope for an hour with my throat, dear. Wednesday, thank you. Yes, so it'll be on Wednesday night, so it'll be a wee bit earlier, probably about 7:30 again. So, because I do know a lot of... Hang on a minute. Because if anybody's like myself, I'll confirm the time he is. If anybody's like myself, I'm not a big fan of New Year's Eve. I don't like it. I don't like Christmas either. So I don't. What's that? Tim says because you had so many people tonight, someone got jealous. That could possibly be another scenario too, or Tim. There's Aunty. Hey, Joe Cocker, can you leave your hat on? Jeez, he's back in again with his hat again, dear. Right, okay. By the way, folks, moderators, just to let you know, anybody who was just muted tonight, not banned, can come back in again. But I think everybody was banned who needed to be banned. Right, okay, folks. So I'm sorry about I had to go out there because I just didn't want to be banned because I haven't been banned since the dreaded tea party that day, that Sunday afternoon. I'm actually thinking of doing another one of those tea parties someday. Risk it. The last time I done, I got sat barred for 7 days. I never forget it. Over a bloody what was it over? Chopping board. Stop saying that banana. Saying banana. No, I know, bro. I'm giving you images. But that's what's called. Never been banana before in my life, dear. I like nothing but the real thing. That's brilliant. There's Belly in right back. Oh, sorry, back in. The end there. I reckon he's never out. Right, okay, so I'm gonna do the finale in a moment. Just I can't wait to get this bloody frock off. Honest to God, and not in a good way either. Dear, I'm sitting here sweating like. Honest to God, my mouth's like Gandhi's flip flop. My chest is like God knows. Look, says that Jesus, I clicked the wrong live. Sorry. Look, fuck off. Look, I was on there. I had to go out. I was going to get bananas. I had 70 people in my live there and had to leave. Tim, you left something in mine. Well said. I had to leave. Look, somebody reported me or something, but I had to go because it was bananas, so I'm back in again. I'm like just about to do the finale. Well, Saturday night, look, anyway, they should have been in earlier. I have everybody informed. By the way, can I just say something before I actually do the finale tonight? What did you think of the wee song on Aunty Lillian's advertisement today? Aunty Lillian from Lisburn. Yeah, well, that's why I'm a bonus. Oh boy! I love this. Yeah, I'm just going to give credit where credit is due. So if anybody hasn't seen it, go to the wee advertisement that I put up for tonight, and there's a wee snippet of a song. It's a wee country song, and that's credit to our AJ Walker Music, who made that for your Aunty Lillian here. And I actually had it in the studio here that I use for Tim Goes Right. For YouTube, and actually forgot I had it, so I added it to that today. So thank you to our AJ Walker Music for that. It was really, if you haven't heard it, go and have a wee listen. Right, I really need to do this finale, folks, because I'm really starting to seize up. Okay, I need to take the hill and all there in our fag. Right, my granny used to do that, you know. She used to sit the fag in one hand and hit the balloon hill in the other. Desperate. Okay. Okay, I'm going to try to get through this, folks. I really am. I am struggling. So here we go. I'm nothing special. In fact, I'm a bit of a whore. If I tell a joke, you probably heard it before. But I have a talent, a wonderful thing. 'Cause everyone listens when Aunty Lillian starts to sing. Brandon, bro's singing along. I'm so graceful and proud. All I want is to sing it out loud. So I say, thank you for the music, the songs I'm singing. Thanks for all the joy they're bringing. Well, I just had 50% of my target. Didn't even know how to target. Who can live without it? I asked in all honesty. What would life be without a song? 'Cause that's what I need. Thank you, Aunty Lillian, for the music. I'm going to get through this. For giving it to me. I've been so lucky. I am the girl with Sinead O'Connor's hair. I want to sing it out to everybody. What a joy. What a life. They say they can tell your religion by shape of the back of your neck. They say that it's all in the eyes and the mouth as to whether you're Mickey or Jack. Quack, quack. I recently moved to a high apple neighborhood. They stare at me morning and night. They don't know what food I kick with. Who did it? They, they don't know if I'm left or right. The wrong foot, the wrong foot. They don't know what foot I kick with. They don't know if I'm left or right. I'm not going to get through this. Hold on. Oh, dear, dear, dear. Do, do. Oh, I am a Belfast chambermaid. I work in a big hotel. There's some strange things that I have seen. To you I'm gonna tell. Them businessmen are dangerous. They chase me round the beds. And as I go about my work, some sexy things are said. Very well, swish, swish, go to hell, swish, swish. Frickin' road. I'm nobody's fool. I'm a chambermaid who won't be made. That's always been my rule. I'm sitting here burping, coughing. Pardon me. The honeymooners in the room that I was cleaning out. He couldn't keep his hands on her, so I hit him a clout. Bang! I hit him in a nasty place. I'm sure he's rather sore. So in the bride she said to me, he won't be back for more. Very well, swish, swish, go to hell, swish, swish. I'm nobody's fool. I'm a chambermaid who won't be made. That's always been my rule. As a chambermaid you meet all sorts. I met a film star. He fancied me and I was free, so I went down in his car. We drove along the Ormore Road. It was just after dark. He put his hand upon my knee. Moderators, please. He said, just for a lark. He says to me, you're beautiful. He says, he says, you do very well in films. I says, do you think so? He says, yes. He says, very well in films. He says, as a matter of fact, he says, I could get you a very good part. I swear. He says, yes. He says, oh, yeah. I says, bloody sure you won't. Very well. Go to hell. I'm nobody's fool. I'm a chambermaid who won't be made. That's always been my rule. Right. Oh, swish, 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 swish. I'm only going to do two more, folks. I can only do two more because I am struggling to pronounce this thing, Kelly, in there. God! Right. I'm only doing two more. Okay. So I have to do this or she'll never speak to me. It's a long way to tickle Brona. It's a long way to go. It's a long way to tickle our Bruna, to sweetest girl I know. Goodbye, Piccadilly. Farewell, Leicester Square. It's a long, long way to tickle our Bruna, where my heart lies there. Pack up your troubles and your old kit bag and smile, smile, smile. There's word, Jason. Why keep the Lucifer to light your fan? Smile, boys, that's the style. Fuck, there's some smart people in the night. What's the use of worrying? Sure, it never was worthwhile. So pack up your troubles and your old kit bag and smile, smile, smile. You should never throw your granny off the bus. Over that Scotland. Never throw your granny off the bus. You should never throw your granny, 'cause she's your mommy's mummy. Never throw your granny off the bus. Singing aye, aye, yippee, yippee, aye, up your tights. Aye, aye, yippee, yippee, aye, up the tights. Singing aye, aye, yippee. Everybody in the light tonight are hippies. Singing I, yippee, yippee, I. Now we're going to do one more, folks. And I always do this for our Tim. Does that monkey know where we're going? What? Does that monkey know where Lillian is putting her nails? Lovely! That's desperate, Tim. Here we go. Far have I travelled, and much have I seen. Dark distant mountains and valleys of green, past painted deserts, the sun sands on fire. I think I'm going to be able to do this. As he carries me home to the Mull of Kintyre. Mull of Kintyre, oh, mist rolling in from the sea. I desire is always to be here, oh, Mull of Kintyre. So just gonna cut that one short. And finally, she'll be coming round the mountain when she comes. She'll be coming round the mountain when she comes. She'll be coming round that mountain, coming round the mountain, coming round the mountain when she comes. Singing aye, aye, yippee, yippee, aye. Singing aye, aye, yippee, yippee, aye. Singing aye, aye, yippee, use all our bloody hippies. Aye, aye, yippee, yippee, aye. One more time. She'll be coming round the mountain when she comes. She'll be coming round the mountain when she comes. She'll be coming round that mountain, coming round the mountain, coming round the mountain when she comes. Get her up, yeah. So there you go, folks. You're some chanter. Thank you very much. Creative, Caravan Creative. What's that? Caravan Creations. I'm bunged up with chest infection from here to here. I can hardly breathe. But look, folks, thanks very much for coming in tonight. I'm hoping to be back, as I say, on the early part of New Year's Eve. That's Wednesday night. I will confirm the time. It depends what time standards is on. No, but I will be back. Well, listen, folks, thanks very much for coming in tonight. Sorry I had to cut the live in two there because, honestly, Tim says he's shagged out. Lovely. I had to cut the live into two, otherwise I would have lost my live and I couldn't do that, you know what I mean? Well, it's lovely to see you all. I'll all be back soon, and don't forget the most important thing. Get it up, yous, while you're young. Good night, folks. Get it up, yous. See you later. Night night, folks. Jeez, Aunty Lillian can never freaking get this freaking off, and this fucking thing never works there. How long? You're stuck with me? Hang on a minute. Nah, it won't go off. Oh, here we are. Right, folks, night night. Stop fighting. Take care of yourselves. And we're off TikTok, so now we're going to go off YouTube. Good night, Timothy, dear. I'll see you later. Good night, dear.